What's up, everybody? I hope you're doing well. So I am now officially back from maternity leave, and by back, I mean back to working super part-time. Between seeing therapy clients and keeping up with private practice skills, I'm still only working 15 hours a week, and that's how much I want to work right now. But I did take 4.5 months completely off from seeing therapy clients, and I only just dabbled in private practice skills stuff a little bit during that time. And considering that I wasn't working, I made some pretty decent money during those 4.5 months. To be exact, I made $35,169.28 in 4.5 months while not working. Now, I used to shy away from sharing about my finances on this channel because I didn't want anything to come across like bragging, but the reason why I do lean into sharing about my finances here from time to time is because this business of private practice skills is something I dreamt of for a long time, and I know I'm not the only one who dreams of having an entrepreneurial kind of side hustle, main hustle thing that I can do while I'm at home, while my daughter's literally napping right now. This is how I'm making this passive income, which I can't do in the same way while I'm working with therapy clients. So, all that mouthful to say, I'd like to share about my finances with you, particularly the passive income components of my finances, so that, you can be inspired if that's something that you're interested in doing too. Because I always wondered, how does this work out? How does that work out? And I knew people were doing it, but I didn't know how to do it. All that to say, in today's video, I'm gonna share about how I made $35,000 while not working for 4.5 months, and I'll break it down so you know exactly where all the monies came from. If you're interested in learning about that, then stay tuned. Welcome to Private Practice Skills. I'm Dr. Marie Fang, psychologist in private practice. I post videos offering tools I learned the hard way about starting and growing private practice so that you don't have to. So I have made a couple of videos already about how I earn income through private practice skills. One where I talk about how I tripled my income in 2 years through private practice skills, and another about how I earned 6 figures working very part-time. And since I made that 6 figures video, my income has indeed gone up even more, and I indeed work less than before. In fact, as I said, I took 4.5 months off and my income kept going up. If you're interested in learning more about those things, I'll link to those videos below. In today's video, I'm just gonna break down where this $35,000 came from that appeared magically in my bank account while I was not working. I kid you not, this is how the last 4.5 months have played out. Okay, so beginning in June, I started maternity leave, and I officially came back in the middle of October, and today is November 1st that I'm filming this, and this is really the first day that in my mind I'm fully back in kind of full charge ahead private practice skills mode, which is really 5 months since I took off, but I have been dabbling. Okay, so since June, I've earned $35,000 as I mentioned, and let me break down where all of my income has come from and how much I earned from each, and I'll just reference my little spreadsheet here. So one big source of my income is selling courses, and I did actually launch a couple of more courses while I was on maternity leave, which makes it sound like I did more work than I actually did. I had basically finished those courses before starting maternity leave, and I just needed to do a little make the sales page and stuff. So a few more courses went live while I was on maternity leave, which is just another way to earn some income. And between all of the different course offerings I have available, I earned $7,493.46 while I was on maternity leave. Not too shabby considering those are things that I already made and they're just available for people to purchase at any time. And if you bought one of my courses while I was on maternity leave, thank you, and I hope you're finding it super helpful for your practice. Okay, another source of revenue is Google Ads. That's, unless you're paying for, what do they call it, YouTube Premium, you see ads before and after my videos. Sometimes there's one in the middle. If it's like a really well-performing video, I'll add that middle ad in. So from those ads alone, during those months I was on leave, I earned $5,315.11. So not too shabby considering those ads are completely passive. I'm not doing anything active. Yes, I'm still posting videos, but those ads keep running on existing videos. So even if I didn't add new videos, I still make income from the existing videos ads, if that makes sense. All right, the next source of revenue is from sponsors, which there's sponsors and there are affiliates, and I'm not gonna break down the difference between those in this video. I talked about it in previous videos, but from sponsors, I earned $15,000 while I was on leave. Again, I wasn't doing any work. That was work that I did in advance of maternity leave. Now, the last bit of revenue that came while I was on leave is from affiliate revenue, and I actually have several streams of affiliate revenue, so I'll just lump them all together into one unit. And between all of my streams of affiliate income, I earned $7,360.71 while I wasn't working. So if you add all those numbers together, it should add up to that big number of the $35,000 and some change. And that sums up where all of my income came from while I was on maternity leave. I basically did little to no work and my income kept coming. Now, if I stopped working altogether, would I still earn income for some time? Yes, but eventually it would taper off. So it's not like a completely passive process, but if I want to take 4 months off here or there, I can expect that the income will still keep coming in and I can just kind of pick up where I left off. Now, while I'm on the topic of running an online business and generating passive income, I do want to note something that feels important to me because it's been on my mind a lot lately, and it goes against what a lot of the entrepreneurial business coaches suggest. And that is that I feel really content with where my business is right now. Could I hire someone and make a lot more money? Yes. Could I invest more of my hours into my business and make a lot more money? Yes. I believe I could multiply my income many times over if I wanted to. But right now, I'm just wanting to focus all my time on snuggling up with my little ones in a little pile of snot and pee and poop, because that's what life looks like right now, but it's what I'm choosing into, and minimize the amount of time I'm spending on my work. That's the whole point of generating passive income for me, at least, is that I can just be freed up to be mom for most of the hours of the week. And yeah, maybe someday I'll hire someone or work more hours, but that's not what I value today. And if my income stayed exactly where it is long term, I would be pretty proud of myself and feel pretty good about it. So, you don't have to shoot for the stars. You can just shoot for just enough. And as long as you're leaning into your values, you could be living a happy life. So that just felt important to say, because for me, making more and more and more and more is not my goal in life. My goal is to just have my bills paid for while I'm at home with my kids, and doing something that I love while I'm doing it, by the way, which, yeah, you can't. That's a whole other thing. You can't start a business unless you love it, because you got to talk about the same thing over and over and over and over again, like I do on this channel. I feel like this might have been a kind of a short video, but I hope it was helpful to some of you if you're interested in starting a side hustle, passive income, online business, whatever it might look like. And I noticed on some of my prior videos about earning income that some of you have asked what I mean by like what you would sell. And I was vague on purpose, because you can sell all kinds of stuff. You can sell courses like I do. You can sell books. You could create workbooks, PDFs. You could do a workshop and charge people for it. I mean, these are all in teaching categories, because that's what I do, but it doesn't have to be that. It could be a actual product, like this is not my strong suit. So what would be an actual product you could sell? I don't know, if there was like a sensory toy that was an aid to play therapy, for example, that could be a product that you sell. That's not my specialty, but just the world is your oyster. And I can't end this video without making clear that passive income is always an active process. I spent 3 years building my business to where it is now so that I could go on maternity leave and still earn decent income. The first year, I was working my tail off late into the evenings outside of my usual full-time job without making any money at all. And I was working in total across all of my jobs more than 60 hours a week. So that was what I did before I had kids, so that I could be freed up once I had kids. So don't ever think that it's just like a easy peasy lemon squeezy thing to do. It takes a lot more work up front, but if you invest that work in time, you can reap more of that passive income benefit. Just wanted to be clear, it's hard work. And before we close, I'd like to thank TherapyNotes.com for sponsoring this video. Therapy Notes can help with all of your practice management needs so that you don't have to worry about scheduling notes, billing, and they have a HIPAA-secure telehealth platform built in so you have all of your needs met for your practice. If you'd like to try out Therapy Notes, you can get 2 months to check it out for free with no commitment just by clicking the link in the description of this video. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, whether you're wanting to start a side hustle or not. If you are in some sort of business where you are generating passive income as a therapist and you're comfortable and willing to share, let people know in the comments how you're generating passive income, because I get so many questions about this and I only know how to do it the one way that I'm doing it. So if you're doing it differently, keep people posted in the comments so they can be inspired by you as well. And until next time, from one therapist to another, I wish you well. And a huge thank you to all of you for watching, or else this, literally because you do watch this video, I can make that passive income. Ooh, is that a little trippy? The fact that you're watching me right now talk about making money is making me money. Anybody else see this? Postpartum hair loss.